This right here is Carnies, where we're going to lunch. If you're a fan of The Big Bang Theory, this is actually where Sheldon has mentioned before on the show. If you watch the show, you know Sheldon loves trains. And it was the episode when he said, I always tell people if you only have one day on LA, make it a train day. And he talks about coming here to have lunch. And this is where we get to have lunch. Our guy was telling us this is very popular among celebrities and that it's been here for 40 years and it's really a landmark. Oh, this is cute.
So I got some history of the place right here. And the menu's here. All the burgers and dogs are here. Everything else, if you're not feeling that, is here. I always recommend these. They're horrible for you. But they're delicious. You'll love me or hate me. Train wreck fries, cheese, Thousand Island, and grilled onions on fries.
Here's a close-up of the different hot dogs they're famous for.
Pepsi.
Una Pepsi, una Diet y un fruity.
Look how cute the cups are. Carnies Express. We have this view. So we all ordered the Chicago dog, yes, Chicago dog. So we had to get a hot dog because that's what they are known for here. So we are excited to try it. This is Sheldon's favorite place. It's cool to just keep thinking about that. We love that show so much. And then later, when we go in the Warner Brother backlot, we might get to see their soundstage that they film in. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I know. I want to see a star too. I had a really interesting thing happen to me the first time I did the Warner Brothers studio tour with my aunt. I was probably, I think, 13 at the time, and we came around the corner, and two of the stars from The Big Bang Theory were standing out there. Just, one of them was smoking a cigarette. They were just standing out there on their 5-minute break from filming, and at the time, I had not yet started watching the show.
You had no idea who
and so I had no idea who they were, and now it's like one of my favorite shows, so I like wish I would have appreciated that moment more, because now looking back I'm like, oh my gosh, I saw the stars. I'm pretty sure one of them was the guy who plays Leonard. What's his real name?
John Galecki.
John Galecki. I'm pretty sure he was one of them. I want to say, like looking back in my memory, I want to say the other one was Howard.
Okay.
That's his name. I don't know his name, but I think that's who it was. Yeah. So hopefully we'll see a star today on the backlot tour. Right here is our hot dogs. This is the Chicagan dog. We got their French fries, hot fries. That looks really good. So this one had the relish, onions, and mustard. And they give you these little peppers. So we all really enjoyed the Carnies hot dog. Excellent. I tried when I was out here before a Pink's hot dog, and our tour guide was saying that he really doesn't like he prefers this to Pink's. And I have to agree, but when I tried the Pink's dog before, like there's so much hype around Pink's, that's what you hear about all the time on Food Network and everything, and I didn't really like Pink's as much. It wasn't the absolute best. So this one was most definitely the best one. Oh, thank you.
Take it. Don't even acknowledge that person exists. Don't say no thank you. Just keep walking. It's free until it's in your hand. And then they want a donation from you. And usually they want something like 20 bucks.
Oh.
Sometimes there's not even anything on the CD. So your best bet is to ignore those people. You're also going to see people dressed up in bad Halloween costumes. If you see one that you absolutely have to have a picture with, just give them a couple dollars as a tip. But your best bet is to ignore them as well. Don't take their picture if you're not going to give them anything, because they will confront you about it.
We're now on the Walk of Fame. They let us out here as our next stop. And they told us that up here by CVS is where Walt Disney's star is. So we have to go see Walt Disney. I saw on the news the other day, even while we were here, Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn got theirs. Oh, really? And they were laying in front of
Disney's right
wow.
up here.
Here he is, Walt Disney. That's so special. That's awesome.
That's all I need.
The one at Disney World is better?
Yeah.
Alright, you gotta film me. Alright, I love Hollywood, love all the great movies. I got news for you people. Go to Disney World. Go to MGM Studios. I like it better.
Yeah, because when you turn out this way, it's just chaos, chaos. I almost got attacked by a transformer a minute ago. Alright, let's find somebody. Let's find somebody. Alright, I wonder if we can go inside the real one here. So here, that part, I don't remember paying attention to that last time I was here. That does look very much like Disney has it spot on of this is like exactly like the one in Hollywood Studios, except we like Hollywood Studios better.
It's prettier.
It's prettier.
You don't get attacked by people.
That's so true. Dick Van Dyke, George Clooney. Right over here you can now see the other side of the Roosevelt Hotel. Here's the Dolby Theater, which is where they do the Oscars. And here, this is a famous one. Can you believe that? That like one night a week, or one night out of the year, this transforms into the red carpet where we're at. It's hard to believe seeing it right now.
For Godfather Part 2, The
Oh,
Sting.
that's so cool. They have here the different movies that won for the different years for the Oscars.
So they, whenever these shops and things,
No, I'm sure they closed them all down. They probably have
just
great
put up
stuff
a
as
scrim
well.
and stuff.
Well, you know, a celebrity might have forgot their makeup or need to do a touch-up or something. But you see, they might need to have something here. Here's where we think that the stars go up and into the theater. And there's a Hard Rock Cafe. I've never walked up in here before, so this is, it's basically like a mall any other time. And then for the Oscars, it's like, here's the Dolby Theater. And oh, we're on the red carpet.
Yep.
Wow, it's gorgeous. Really, really nice. So this right here, right up there you can see the sign for the Lowe's. That's where I stayed when I was here with my Aunt Pam the one time. And I had no idea that it connected to this mall that leads into the Dolby Theater. I had no idea. Yeah, it's not like what you expected, is it?
Not at
No.
all.
Oh, La La Land. And then when you walk out from here this way, right down there is the El Capitan Theater, which Disney owns. And yeah, anytime that you see any of the like Disney movies when they have their premieres, it's usually right here at this theater. And they have a Disney Studio Store and Ghirardelli shop. Here's the dinosaur that you always see on the red carpet. Yeah, the star's going for 3 miles, he said. Here is the El Capitan Theater.
There's Roy Disney.
Oh, Roy Disney! Oh my gosh. And here is the famous Disneyland star. Award of Excellence. Yes, let's go in the Ghirardelli shop. Oh, we just got a free Ghirardelli. So here's the Disney Studio Store and Ghirardelli shop. Oh, look, it has them like with their director's chairs and the cameras. Oh, so cute. Oh my gosh, look at this tank top. It's them with Hollywood. They're so cute. And they have like Disney items and of course the Ghirardelli items. And we spotted the Hollywood sign. If you stand right here, right underneath the El Capitan, you can see it right through the arches.
Probably if we went way up the top, that would be better.
Yeah. This building right here next to El Capitan Theater is where Jimmy Kimmel films every night. Jimmy Kimmel Live. Look at all of the Oscars. We're in the La La Land gift shop.
Like Disneyland, but in Hollywood.
With Hollywood, California. That's cute.
It's a different one.
Yeah. Our guide said this is his recommendation for the best shop to buy souvenirs. Over here is the entrance to the Hollywood Bowl, which is very famous. It's a big amphitheater. Oh yeah, look at that view. The hills are gorgeous.
They're not fond of tourists. In fact, there's a group of them that want them to move the sign. You don't see too many other tour companies up here. There's a weight limit on the vehicles.
Like, how much are these homes here worth?
These are the low millions. Like, I'll point one out that's for sale in a moment. That is for sale for like 2.5.
Okay.
You know, it all depends on the home too, how big it is. And that's when they made it very hard to get up there. It's the closest you can get is on a hike where you can walk behind it. So if you get too close, there's motion sensors and cameras up there. Here than we had in 5 years combined.
The Lake Hollywood Reservoir. We just pulled up to our stop here to see the Hollywood sign. Alright, let's go. I have never gotten this close to it before. Wow. That's a great view. It's amazing to be here in person and just see this view. It takes your breath away. Like in person, it's just like, the hills are amazing. Oh wow.
Could be, but coyotes probably weren't.
It's so interesting. I tried to film some of what our guide was saying when we were coming up the hill. They actually have signs that tell you that there's no access to the Hollywood sign. And it was put there by the people who live in that neighborhood because obviously they don't want a bunch of tourists come trekking through their neighborhood. But it says that, but you can actually get there. This is how we got here. So it's a sign that looks official, but in all reality, it's not official. He said, oh my gosh, there's a coyote.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, there's a coyote. Dad, do you see it?
I see it, I see it.
It's crossing the street.
Oh my God.
We literally just said, I wonder if they have coyotes.
Zippy coyotes.
My dad was, I got him on film. My dad was seriously just joking, like, oh, I wonder if there's coyotes around here. There went one right across the street. He went right down that way.
They kind of messed it up like that a couple months ago, and I was like, I wonder if the store gets hit by a tornado. Last week, the store got hit by a tornado.
Did it really? Oh my gosh. That's where they film Superstore.
What channel is it?
Yeah, I think it's hilarious. Basically about,
I think
about
like NBC
people
or something. I'm not
who
sure.
work at Walmart without saying the word Walmart. The name of the store is called Cloud9.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll have to check that out.
And on the right here is the LA River.
Cool. Does it ever get wall
If
to
it
wall?
rains, yeah.
Okay.
But not very much more full than... It'll spread out to
Here we
like
come
the
to
rest of the
Warner
concrete,
Brothers.
Yep.
but it wouldn't be more than like a couple inches usually.
So we just got to the Warner Brothers back lot for our studio tour, and like I said, I've done this twice before when I was here with my Aunt Pam, and I remember it being one of my favorite experiences.